Let's have a look at the Joomla Administrator. This is where you'll manage the content and structure of your website. Enter the site address followed by Administrator. I have it open on a second tab. Enter the username and password that you've been provided with or that you specified during the installation. And click the Login button. You're taken to this page, which is called the Control Panel. It gives you quick access to all the features of your site. All of the features can be accessed from the menus across the top. Let's briefly go through the menu options. The first link under the Site menu takes you to this panel page, the Control Panel. The My Profile is where you can change your username, profile, and other settings. The Global configuration allows you to change settings for the entire site. There are also maintenance and information pages. Finally, when you're using the administrator, it's always a good idea to log out, and that logout is found on the top right-hand side of the page, of every page in the Joomla Administrator. The Users menu is where you can create user accounts for your site, and users can be restricted to certain areas of the site. For example, all visitors of your site can view public pages, and you might want to create pages that are only accessible to certain users of your site who log into the site using a username and password. You can do this by creating access levels and rules that specify who can view or edit certain content. The next menu option is the Menus menu. If you build traditional websites, this is a concept that's important to understand. You don't create pages in Joomla as such. You create content items, which is what the next menu item is for, and then create menu items, which then in effect create pages. This is made clearer in later tutorials. You can create multiple menus and multiple menu items, and the configuration for this is under Menus, or the Menu Manager. Your account content items are stored under the Content menu and stored inside categories. Components provides a specific functionality. Unlike a normal article page that might consist of text and images, components provide specific dynamic functions such as banner management, RSS feeds, the search function. There are thousands of third-party extensions, and Joomla comes with just a few pre-installed. If we go back to the Control Panel, you'll see on the right-hand side there are some information boxes, and these types of boxes are used throughout Joomla. When you click on the title of a box, it expands to show more information. Clicking on the title again collapses the box or takes you to that page. If you click on the title of a second box, the box that you were in will collapse and it'll expand the new box. Up on the top right hand side, there's some information about the site. First of all, if there's any visitors, if there is any administrators logged in. Joomla also comes complete with an internal messaging system where you can message other users about different content on the site or just message them. You can also click on the View Site, and that will display a new area of the site. I'll just open it into a tab, and it shows you what the front of the site would look like. As mentioned before, you can log out of the administrator on the top right-hand side of the page. This first lesson, you've learned about what the administration section does. In the next lesson, we'll talk more about content.